to go over the muscles of the arm and forearm. Just remember that arm is above the elbow and forearm is below the elbow. So starting up with the arm, we have the deltoid, caps the shoulder. Taking that off, we'll cover the rotator cuff muscles. So on the anterior side, we have the subscapularis. Turning it to the posterior, we have the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, and the teres minor. We also have this muscle right here is the teres major, and just remember that that's not part of the rotator cuff muscles. The minor is, but the major is not. In the posterior, we have the triceps brachii. Turning back to the anterior, we have the biceps brachii. Deep to that, we have the brachialis muscle. Just medial to the biceps brachii, right there, we have this little muscle here, the coracobrachialis. Going to the posterior again, right around the elbow, we have the Anconeus. It's cone-shaped. Then starting with the front of the forearm, on the front we're going to have flexors and pronators. On the back we're going to have our extensors and our supinators. So starting here, you can go pass, fail, PF, PF. The first P is pronator teres. F is for flexor carpi radialis, because it's going to the radial side, thumb side. Next P is palmaris longus, if you follow that tendon all the way up from the palm, palmaris longus. Last one, flexor carpi ulnaris. If we take this off, deep to it, we have the flexor digitorum superficialis, and just deep to that, we have the flexor digitorum profundus. Then, following the muscle up from the thumb, right here, we have the flexor pollicis longus. And then right here, we'd have the pronator quadratus. It is a square shape, or like the wristwatch shape, but all we can see is that little portion there. So, pronator quadratus. Moving on to the back of the forearm, we have this big one here is brachioradialis. Then these two are the only two that have 4 words to the name. They're extensors, they're going to the wrist, thumb side, so the radius, and one's long, one's short. So, extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis. In the back, extensor digitorum, and then this one, extensor carpi ulnaris. If we take that off, we have our supinator muscle here, and then we have 3 that all go to the thumb. The top one is the abductor, so abductor pollicis longus. Then these 2 are extensors. You can see that this one's more long and thin, so this is extensor pollicis longus, and this is extensor pollicis brevis. And last muscle for the forearm, following up from the index finger, extensor indicis.